done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. If I had 10,000 tongues, it still wouldn't be enough.
It is a cold morning here in Yaoundé, capital of Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and thanks for making it a rendezvous with us on Gospel Melody on the African television, Vision Cat Television. Yes, it is a Sunday morning and it is a tradition with us on Gospel Melody to start the program by dancing. And today we are going to be dancing to the tune of Flavie Asako performing the song titled Dieu est capable. God is possible. God is capable to do everything. My French. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me. Put on your dancing shoes and dancing cabas. Let us shake up our bodies to the glory of God.
Moi je crois en celui qui est capable. Moi je crois en celui qui est puissant. Oh. Il s'appelle Emmanuel. Il s'appelle Jésus-Christ. Il répond toujours quand on l'appelle. Devant le danger, il nous protège. Il nous soutient. Avec lui j'avancerai. Avec lui je monterai. Il est mon seul appui. Oh, il est mon seul soutien. Toi qui souffres dans ta vie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that piece of music by Flavie Asako. She is a Cameroonian gospel artist based in France. Ladies and gentlemen, once more, you're welcome on Gospel Melody. I'm just so excited today with the guest of the day. The guest is a special group of young, handsome, enchanting young Cameroonian guys. You know, these guys, they sing, they can bring heaven on earth. They are called the highest praise, like you can call them HIPI or HIPI. So HIPI or Highest Praise International will be with me here in a jiffy. I'll be back.
He's done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. If I had 10,000 tongues, it still wouldn't be enough.
On today's edition of Gospel Melody, we gonna sing and never get tired. Oh yes, we are going to sing today and sing and sing. So we shall be having no music clip, just a cappella with the boys in the house. I almost said something. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the Highest Praise International, the HIPI guys are here with me in the studio. I have Sage, I have Saint Man, I have Daddy Bob, and I have Tata. Don't bother, you'll see them very soon, okay? So you guys are welcome to the program. All right. I'll start with Daddy Bob. You know, Daddy Bob, it's nice seeing you again.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Priska.
You know, Daddy Bob is the first ever guest we had on Gospel Melody.
It's a privilege. That was me.
Okay, so Daddy Bob, tell me about Highest Praise International. What is it all about?
Okay, just practically on kind of like a reminding scale, because the first time I was here I mentioned it. Highest Praise International is a commission that exists to put the praises of God in the hearts and on the lips of all humanity. So there is no turning back on it. For all these years across the nations, wherever we find ourselves, we ensure that the praises of God are in the hearts and on the lips of his people. That's just who we are.
Yeah. And I think before we proceed with all the details of the group, people's ears are itching to get some melody from you guys. So,
of course, we are in Gospel Melodies.
Yeah, for sure. So please just give us one sound.
Kuptiku. Bangwe.
And these guys are very
Chak.
funny.
Okay. Right. Let me make sure that all is well.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why the guy just have to come out now.
That actually sounds very melodious.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Find your parts.
Can you hear yourself? I can't hear myself. Yeah. I'm good.
So the first song we're going to sing for you is Music of My Heart. And so we're in Gospel Melody. We believe that there is no sweeter music in the heart than the music that God plays for us.
Oh, yeah.
And so listen and be blessed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh.
The door, yeah. You're the fire warms me with no cold. Come on. The symphony that comes to my feet. Hey, the lyric that I long to hear. Masterpiece, the work of art, complete before I start. The music of my heart. Hey, you're the music of my heart, heart of my heart. Music of my heart, heart of my heart. Music of my heart, heart of my heart.
Oh my God, that was so awesome. You know, heart of my heart. Then I enjoyed it. Is it a falsetto? Heart.
Yeah, gospel melodies, you know, it's gospel melodies.
Yeah, wow. Bravo. Highest Praise International. You guys are really international because that was not just Cameroon level. Yeah. So let me ask the next question to Saint Man. What is the force behind this group? Or for how long has it existed?
Highest Praises existed in the mind of God for 15 years. And it has been established now for 10 years. This
10
January we
years.
celebrated our 10th anniversary.
Oh, wow, 10 years.
Yes.
You know, it's not easy to sustain a group for a period of 10 years.
Any group that is sustained on the sure foundation must stand.
Oh, yeah.
So I believe very much that from the time God gave our brother the vision, that was like 15 years ago,
Yeah.
to the time when it was established to now, God has been our strength. So
Okay.
we can confidently say we're still standing.
Okay. Okay, let me send another question back to the vision bearer. He's a vision bearer, right? Yeah, okay. So what has been the different activities being carried out by Highest Praise International apart from singing?
Oh, amazing. Highest Praise International is not just a singing ministry or singing, family. We are generally a music and worship art family. We develop in different forms of art. Also, we identify and nurture and develop talent and expose among young people. Nurture, develop, and expose the talent in young people. Many different forms. But apart from the singing, we have a lot of other things happen every year, different activities like charity visits to orphanages, donations. We have, that happens in January, if I could just give you the dates. Okay. And then in February, we have the student rally, which of course is one of the major reasons we are here to tell the public about the program we organize for the students. We want the students in colleges to express their love and their agility and their power as young people in the right manner. You know, we know about KMS. I don't know if you know about KMS. And a lot of children are exposed to the wrong things. I know it's a time to display and expose, showcase what the school has to offer. But in those places, a lot of students are exposed to some things that they may not be ready to, apprehend. And with the students' rally, we give them an opportunity to do all of these things still in the moral way and in the fear of God. And of course, in March, we have the Open Door Worship Experience, which is a season where we invite everybody, every human being to stand up and pour out your praise. You know, there's praise in every heart. There's praise in every man. And we believe that once you begin to recognize it, God is finding himself inside of you and is drawing you onto himself. Of course, going down to April, we have what we call the Hymn Festival. It's a time to reminisce, remember the hymns, the days of old, tell the stories of old, and that is particularly for the aged. Our fathers back in the day, they could enjoy the hymns. We're going to do one of the hymns here for you today. And then May, we have outreach, what we call 5G evangelism, which is literally 5 people out with a guitar. So we are 5 today with a guitar, if you notice. So it's 5 people out with a guitar. We enter stores, we enter mechanic workshops, we enter tailoring workshops. We just go along the streets and we sing and we share the love of God with the people on the streets. Most of the time, these people who work in these places, they barely have opportunities or the time during work to go to church within the week. They barely have time to sit and listen to, something, the love of God, someone tell them about the love of God. So we use that opportunity to reach out to them, which has been amazing. And we've had great testimonies from that particular activity. And we also have, that is in June, we have another Open Door Worship Experience, which assembles. So
you have a whole lot of activities.
I want to give you the whole calendar so that you understand. We are not just here to...
Yeah, it's actually an established group.
Exactly. We have not been for 10 years just looking around, And also in June, we have what we call an International Prayer Day, which, of course, we connect with all of Highest Praise across the world and we pray for each other. In July, we have the Kids Talent Hunt, of course, which is a program where we identify and develop talent in kids. In that specific program also we have what we call the Kids Choir Competition, which we are still to connect because there is no better way to teach a kid but in music. I don't think so. If you go ask them, I've been a children teacher for a long time. There's no better way you can teach something to a kid except in music. So we want to be able to identify, this among them and help them in July. August, we have the general HIPI training program where we train adults, in different forms, in their churches or in different areas. We go about and train them in August. That is
like musical instruments.
Not just that. In musical instruments, in every form of art. In our worship settings, we are interested in having someone who is finger spelling, someone who is painting, someone who is drawing, someone who is sculpting. We want to have all of that in our worship setting. That is the idea. That's what we call highest praise. It's not just about singing. Praise is beyond the melody of our voices. It is more than all of that. And September, of course, we have another ODOX where we go out and it's free. It's not a concert. It's a worship experience. We invite people to come and worship God with us. Nobody from no church is restricted. Anybody can come in and God will meet you
Okay.
at the point of
Okay,
need.
before getting to October, November, and December,
You asked me for activities, so I was trying to
yeah,
point it out.
they're
to you.
just you have a hell lot of activities,
yeah,
and
we
that's
have-
just so good. Okay, the time for me to get to Sage. Let me ask Sage, like being a part of HIPI, how has it benefited you?
Wow, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Highest Praise has been the foundation of my worship ministry, or as a worship minister, Highest Praise has been that place where I have learned everything I know in relation to every form of art, in relation to music, to worship.
Okay.
And it's been an amazing journey for over 10 years now, being a member of Highest Praise. You know, people, when Highest Praise started, a lot of people didn't want to identify with Highest Praise because they regarded us as a group of young and crazy people. But actually, we were crazy for God, of course.
We still are.
And we still are. And and today a lot of upcoming young worship ministers are identifying with that crazy nature,
Yeah.
you know, of Highest Praise today. If you check around town, you'll discover a lot of people are into, you know, the spirit and truth worship. You know, I want to say Highest Praise has been one of those places where you really come and you engage the presence of God.
Like the name says it all, highest praise. It's not
everything,
just praise.
everything I had a formula when I joined Highest Praise.
Okay.
Is that whatever I'm doing, I must praise and worship until sweat comes out, until I'm...
Yeah, you
I'm
dance
just-
like David. Okay.
That's been my slogan.
All
and
right.
It's been amazing over the
Thank you
years.
very much, Sage. Okay, Tata, I want to believe you have a career, a different career out of music. So how do you get to manage your time as maybe, for example, a teacher or whatever, and Highest Praise?
He's a hacker, just so you know.
Oh yeah, he's an ethical hacker, very ethical.
So like, what's the real name?
Yeah, no, it's an ethical hacker. You know, we hack for the Lord. You know, it's not.
These guys are crazy.
Yeah, it's not easy to be in a cyberspace. Don't
Okay,
correct me.
I see. Okay, because I know getting with the rehearsals and
Exactly.
Yeah, how do you manage?
So in life, we set priorities. You know, nobody is like always very busy.
Yeah.
What we have are priorities. You know how to set your priorities. You say this comes first or this comes second.
Okay.
So now, you can't build a career without a personal relationship with God. So then it's like you're just digging your own grave. Or you're just trying to please yourself and all of that. So Highest Praise has set a path for my career indirectly.
Wow.
The fact that I can flow easily in a conference where there are a whole lot of people is because I started mounting stages with Highest Praise.
Wow.
And also, most of my occasions, I make them sweet, or my seminars, conferences, I make them sweet with music. Music from Highest Praise. And music I do is the gospel type of music.
Wow.
So, I remember I had a seminar some time back, and I started with saxophone.
Okay.
I brought some playback. I played this. I mean, guys are sitting in the hall. They're like,
They're
this
like,
guy is
"We're
supposed to talk
amazed."
about IT.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
what's happening? And they felt so relaxed, and they could equally like simply blend with
And
me.
that's just the same atmosphere I want you guys to create again here on Gospel Melody. So please just give us, I know there's no saxophone here, but there's a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
And that same voice is there. So please just give us another number.
All right.
That's how they say it in church. Give us a number.
Everlasting and forgiven.
Yeah.
I want to hope that they will be enduring
Yeah.
and ever bearing. So
Never bury.
Fruit of the
Never bury.
Right, let's do this.
Okay. Look for the lyrics and I get the verses.
everlasting and forgiving, always hoping and enduring, never failing, always bearing. It's the greatest gift. Love is everlasting and forgiving, always hoping and enduring, never failing, always bearing. It's the greatest gift. Love is. Love it is. That he will come for me. Love is. Love is this. That you love is on me. Love is. Love is. What kind of love is this? That he would die for me. Love is. What manner of love is this? That he loves on me. Everlasting and forgiving, always hoping and enduring, never failing, always bearing, is the greatest gift. Love is.
Wow. Oh, it's really the most important.
The greatest gift.
Yeah, then there's this part. And enduring.
Always bearing, always
Yeah.
bearing.
Oh,
The
bearing.
love is always bearing, you know.
Yeah, like
That's
how,
like
how
the-
do you guys
it's like the
arrive
image
at the
of flat
same
five.
voices?
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Daddy
When
Bob,
get married.
how
Yes,
do you guys arrive at like to harmonize the voices?
It's been
like-
a long time coming, you know. We have been
Yeah.
doing this for a long time. Apart from which, we have what we call, which is not easily recognized in the music world, what we call spirit synchrony. Now, it is...
In fact, just leave it there like that, because if you have to explain the spirit synchrony, it's
Yeah.
you know, because we are getting to the end of the
There are
program.
many
we have,
others with beautiful voices, but
yeah,
they can't
synchronize.
synchronize.
Synchronize. So, any last words?
We are finished.
So
Come on now.
Yeah, it's just.
But I guess we
30
can actually
minutes.
talk to them about the students' rally.
Of course.
coming up, so.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the major reasons why we're here today.
Okay.
You know, to tell you about the Students' Rally. And we have someone who is in a better place to tell us a little more about the Students' Rally.
Okay, just before we get him, let's take this break, and we shall be getting the person. He's also a member of Highest Praise International, ladies and gentlemen. Just after the break.
Great.
He's done so much for me, I cannot tell it all. If I had 10,000 tongues, it still wouldn't be enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Gospel Melody on Vision Cat Television, and I am with the Highest Praise, the HIPI. So I have just besides me, I want to say Franklin. Divine. Oh, OH, yeah. Divine is a Chief Communication Officer for HIPI. So he has a very important message to pass across.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm Divine C of Highest Praise International. I am a resident of Cyprus, and we've been here working with students against the student rally, which is on the 10th, Wednesday the 10th, and it starts at 9 a.m. It's going to be at Obili, Salvation Baptist Church, and they would have a lot of packages for them. Notably, we have scholarships since we're working with Cyprus International University. I am with the international office there, and there are scholarships for advanced level students. If you come to the rally, you're going to have the opportunity to get a lot more about these various opportunities. And if you register through Highest Praise, you are guaranteed a 50% scholarship already on admission, and many more. So you should be there to get a lot more of these informations and brochures and every other thing which we could share to the students. Thank you very much.
Wow. This Highest Praise thing, no be joko. No be joko. Yeah, like it's damn serious. We are not the carolers. In fact, I will go back to school. I will be a secondary school student. I have to win that.
No, you can't.
I will shave my hair and go back to school. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, it is the end of the program. And Daddy Bob and his team, they have this one funny song like that. They like singing. I want that song. Anyway, before that song, sing something normal. Then we'll go now to that zigzag, zag song.
Right. What we planned for the close. We'll sing it, then we'll do that song for you.
Anyway, you have the floor and the cheers.
Okay. Every time we have to sing this song, I remember that we are called the Jehovah's Boys.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, the Jehovah Boys.
Oh, yeah.
We're on ESAS.
A greeting card
to you and all your family, your neighbors and your friends. May all your days be happy with a joy that never ends. May peace and love surround you at this time now and all the whole year through. May your life be filled with sunshine. May your every dreams come true. May you find a sweet solution in everything you do. May your life be filled with the very, very best, both now and the whole year through.
And these all in our greeting card to
you and all your family, your neighbors and your friends. May all your days be happy with a joy that never ends. May peace and love surround you at this time now and all the whole year through.
I'm sitting at my window, watching the bright new flowers bloom,
listening to the early morning birds.
Got my family all beside me, watching the break of day, watching the rising sun all around.
All around on the hills of the seas to turn, and I'm thinking of that love I am riding in my hands. Greeting card to all the folks and all. Sweet.
Please do that song. Do that song. 1 second, 1 second.
Jesus Fifatashime, we follow and to feed. 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 The song with highest praise is singing up there. Jesus Fifatashime, we follow and to feed. So if you're hungry, Jesus will feed you. We follow and to feed. Jesus Fifatashime, 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 we follow and to feed.
Yeah, Hosanna.
I cannot tell it all.